fellow aligner providers and dental colleagues. I had a couple of people come up to me and say, you know, this whole idea of how marketing messages are changing and how old ways of doing things are becoming redundant was fascinating. Could you give us an overview over what's happening in the digital world? And the answer to that was no, because I'm not that clever, but I have something in front of me which I got from one of the companies that I work with. So let's try to distill and figure out what's happening. So it was around the 1990s that the word digital came into being. Around 1994, we see Amazon launch. Within 3 years, Google have now started to dominate. So around the 2000, AdWords started coming out. So align providers who did really well were able to get right at the top of Google, and they were able to really mop up. As we transition around 2004, 2006, social media is now becoming big. So we're now getting push and pull strategies on a platform that allow us to communicate with the world effortlessly at a very low cost. When I think about how much I was charged many years ago for a radio ad, and then I think about the comparable cost of today to market on social media, it really is amazing how accessible the internet has made things. What we're now seeing is that around the 2000, 2012s, Instagram and all these things started to take over from Facebook. So we're now in a position where we see clear demarcations and divides within the digital world. When I was growing up, I always wanted to be like my cool cousin who was 5 years older than me. In today's world, a 12-year-old wants to be nothing like their sister who's 17 or 18, right? They want their own individuality, their own character. So what we're seeing is that generational changes now happen within small 4 to 5 year increments. So people right now may be on TikTok. The person on TikTok would hate to be on Instagram because Instagram is for people of a certain age. The thought of going onto Facebook is terrifying for them because that's where their gran is. So what we're seeing are generational changes with how we uptake digital is changing the way the world works. It's confusing because we no longer have one go-to platform, but the opportunities are we get to micro-target and send messages that are relevant to a certain community. Some of you may have heard of this thing called TikTok. It's at the minute sort of stigmatized as 12, 13, 14-year-old girls who post videos of themselves dancing. But what marketers know is in today's world, a 14-year-old is more likely to be friends with mum and dad as compared to my generation. So marketing a product to the 14-year-old means she will then endorse that to her parents and get her parents to buy. So changes in the way the world is working means opportunities are there in a way they weren't before. Doesn't mean we have to be unethical or do anything untoward, but there are opportunities there which allow us to communicate with an audience that we couldn't access before. Hopefully you found this very quick summary and overview of where digital was and where it's going to be of value. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.